So what's good, TMG fam? It's your boy Ellen. I'm back with another reaction. How y'all feel? Welcome back to the channel. Salute, man. And today's video is dedicated to all the animal workers, vets, hospitals, man, people that just do great service to animals, man. We just want to say we appreciate y'all. I want to say, I can't speak for everyone, but I want to say I appreciate you guys. You know what I mean? The good ones, not the ones that are out here doing the bad against animals, man. So today's video is going to be 30 animals that ask people for help and kindness. All right. So if you're new, hit that subscribe button, join the fam. And yeah, we're going to get to it. Oh, before we do, how could I forget, man? Moment of silence for the haters. That's enough. Now run the likes up. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Here we go now.
There's no rescue service in the animal world. If a creature gets into trouble, then it's doomed, and only humans can change that. Today, we're going to show you the most heartbreaking moments of animals asking people for help and kindness. Quick, grab your box of tissues and hit the subscribe button if you're ready. Look at this brave man swimming across a fast-moving river to save a young deer from drowning.
Like, that dude probably didn't even think about what he just reacted. You know what I'm saying? Saw it, sprung into action.
Poor thing wasn't even breathing and had to be resuscitated.
Wow.
I hope his mama hears him.
How many, I never asked, have I asked y'all that before? How many of y'all actually know how to perform CPR? You know what I mean? It's been a long time since I've done it. You know what I mean? We used to have to do it. We used to have to train people on it. When I was on the ambulance, you know, the whole 30 and 2, I don't even know if it's that anymore. You know, 2 breaths, 30 chest compressions. Yeah, I don't even know if it's that anymore. I remember, you know, interlocking your hands and going down, and you know what I mean, we used to tell people, you know, you ain't doing CPR correctly if you're not, you know, and it sucks to say this, but you know, if you ain't cracking ribs, you ain't really doing it right, is what they used to tell us, and we used to tell people, you know. But I know, like, nurses in different places like that, and certain doctors' offices and different places, they have, because we used to come out and train people, but do they still teach CPR like that around? And are y'all up to date if you do? Just a question. I heard him say resuscitate, so that made me think about that.
I hope his mama hears him. Nobody cared that this tiny baby hedgehog was dying of thirst. Nobody except this good man.
How did he even know? Like, you know what I'm saying? How did he even know? A normal person, you and I probably would have rolled past that thing and thought it was sleeping and wouldn't want to bother it. But I didn't even know.
A poor monkey tried to escape after a brutal attack by some dogs, and this taxi driver realizes that it's in critical condition. Look at how he saves its life like he would a human child. Family ended up on this highway, but we know for sure that they all would have been crushed if not for these bikers. They tried to escort the birds across the road, but it turned out to be too scary for them. Then they had to
What's up with the car? He's clearly trying to, like, yo, people be in a rush to go nowhere. Nowhere. That right there almost, you know, see your heart almost dropped watching that scene just then. Come on, fam. Probably ask him where he going. Hey, bro, what you in a rush for? No reason. Just gotta get where I'm getting. Just gotta go where I'm going.
Catch the ducklings with their bare hands, which is why the mother duck flew away in despair. The bikers' only hope was that the entire highway would come to a stop for their rescue mission, and every driver stopped. The family is reunited and safe. This huge elk got stuck in a...
That's dope and scary at the same time, because we haven't all, but most of us heard about that football player not too long ago that ran out of gas on the interstate. So you got to be careful at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
swamp and barely had the strength to keep its head above the surface.
Whoa.
It took 5 people to get it out of danger. Look at how exhausted it is.
Тяни еще, назад слезет, тяни еще. Еще, чтобы задние ноги вылезли. Все.
Can't even walk.
Пускай полежит, все, не трогай.
Just listen.
It probably was exhausted. You see how thick that was? What was that? Mud? It looked thick as I don't know what, bro. He probably was exhausted trying to get out of there. He needed a minute just to get himself together before he ran off.
Все.
Can't even walk.
Пускай полежит, все, не трогай.
Just listen to the heartbreaking cries of these newborn puppies that were thrown out on the ice to freeze to death.
And that person got out. Salute to that man. Went and got those puppies. He's in ice water, bro. Legs are probably numb. Toes, oh my gosh. I hate my toes getting cold. You know what I'm saying? So you got to understand what he just went through to get to that puppy. Salute to that man. It's another one out there.
Thankfully, not all people are so terrible. I can't believe how much this desperate fox trusts people despite all the pain caused by a man-made trap. I hope her paw heals soon.
I was just about to say, man, injured and all, she looked back to say thank you. You know what I mean? This will heal up. I appreciate y'all. Could have been way worse.
This squirrel should have passed away after getting electrocuted, but this man saw the creature as a fellow soul and began trying to save its life. Even resorting to mouth-to-mouth resuscitation, and it was worth all the effort.
That's pretty dope.
Cougar appears to be caught in a trap, but it still has enough fight in it to deal with the 2 men who decided to help.
Now, these dudes, just got to put that disclaimer out there. These dudes look like they know what they're doing. They look like they got the proper tools. They're keeping their distance. They're looking like they taking the proper steps, fam. You know, I know y'all see these videos sometime and you see an animal in distress and you want to spring into action. Yeah, not all animals are welcoming to help. See this? Because he doesn't know your intentions. He's already stuck in some kind of trap. You know what I mean? So he don't really know your intentions. So walking up on an animal like this is dangerous. Definitely dangerous. So you want to leave it to the professionals on certain animals like this. Oh, I was about to say, well, they covered his face up so he couldn't see. I was about to say, how did he know to be so calm? But he still probably could have smelled. He smelled them, definitely. Probably tired himself out too.
Fortunately, the huge risk to their own lives paid off. Using a lighter and a screwdriver, this man was able to find a way to free a hedgehog from a plastic bottle. Just look at how out of breath it was.
Wow.
A small kangaroo had swam to the middle of the river and was completely worn out. People on the boat immediately rushed to its aid, but it would have been too traumatic to put it in the boat. So instead, they took the kangaroo for the ride of its life.
I don't know why I think all kangaroos, if they could talk, would have like an Australian accent. It's probably like, thanks, Mike. Appreciate you, Mike. All right, maybe next time we can get a bear. So what? My Australian accent is horrible. I know it, but you get what I'm trying to say, right? Oh, okay. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. Thanks, Mike.
Foxes can be
Good fella.
dangerous animals, and these three were already agitated after many unsuccessful attempts to escape from an abandoned pool. But this man wasn't afraid to risk his health by pulling each of them out, literally with his bare hands.
I mean, straight up bare-handed. Wouldn't recommend that to anybody. Absolutely not. Did you see those things? No. Contact somebody, get them some help, or put a ramp down there for them to run up, something. Using your hands, though? Who is this dude? Bear Grylls? Just caught him in the air, just like... And then just took him over there like it was nothing. That'd have been me. And I'd have woke up in the hospital like that with a bunch of bite marks and stuff on me. You almost didn't make it, man.
The fawn is struggling against a current when this family finds it. While mom and child wait for it from the shore, dad finds a way to save it at the very last second. The last thing a firefighter
That's dope, though.
expected to find in a forest fire was a live baby kangaroo. Just a few more moments and the flames would have taken its life. Now, the baby animal's in good hands and is even given a name.
Fire on me, my little baby.
So that's what people gotta remember, man. When people be burning off land and stuff like that, man, the animals that's out there, bro. And it don't be like a controlled burn. It starts off sometimes as a controlled burn, but then it gets out of hand because they ain't pay attention to the weather that day and the wind gets out of control. And before you know it, a lot of the animal life in that forest or in the woods or wherever they're doing it at is endangered, man. Trust me, seen it a lot.
This huge whale shark swam to a dive site for divers to relieve its terrible pain. Its body had been bound with a rope for a long time, but now it's finally free.
Look at the indention it left on the whale, man.
For a long time, but now it's finally free.
Look at his... Come on, bro. What is that, a rope? What is that?
The fox was so hungry that it wasn't afraid to approach people, but all this man had was a Snickers, and he gave it away without a second thought. This leopard got tangled up in some wire, and every movement caused it immense pain. People had to sedate the animal in order to execute their rescue operation.
That's crazy. What we about? Probably like 10 animals in, and this is the first time we heard about somebody sedating anything. You know what I mean? But this animal here, yes. We need to sedate him. Preferably with like a blow dart, like from a distance. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they used one? Probably wasn't a blow dart. They probably did it from like a gun. What do you shoot those out of?
Now, it can
And how long does the sedation last for those things? Like, how much time do you have? Because I know you're in a race against time before that animal wakes up pissed. So how much time do you have on something like that? Does anybody know?
receive proper treatment in a rehabilitation center. This deer is desperately trying to get out of the water, but it can't see a thing because of the can on its head, and this guy couldn't swim out to help. People had to use a boat, but the deer kept swimming away out of fear as water quickly began filling the can, and just as people were about to save it, it went under the boat. While
You got that 2020 vision back.
this girl was recording a TikTok, her dog fell into the pool and began to drown. Fortunately, she heard the splash and reacted quickly.
He'll forever protect her, bro. And then that goes against the stereotype that all dogs, because I was a person that thought that at one time, that all dogs just could swim, could doggy paddle, as everybody would thought. I thought that too. I thought every dog could swim.
Hare knows exactly how to ask a human for help.
Ну что ты там? Сейчас спасу, все, сейчас.
After 6 years with a tire around its neck, this crocodile finally swam out to people to ask for help. Or at least to put an end to its suffering, and the humans exceeded all of its expectations. A calf wandered out onto the ice and couldn't be seen.
So did they put, I was looking for a little bit more information from that video. Did they put them to sleep? Because you know they got like tough skin. Like I wanted to know how, everything, how long. I need a little bit of more information on that job.
Saved in any usual way, so the rescuers decided to try a very risky approach, blowing it off with a helicopter. For 3 whole days, this poor young elephant had to stand to keep from drowning. People couldn't pull it from above nor push it from below. Miraculously, they managed to find an excavator to help the poor animal get out.
Tired.
I think it's time for us to take a break.
Tired. I expected him to collapse soon as he walked out of there. You see his legs was like shaky, right? He could barely walk. Tired.
I think it's time for us to take a break. Definitely let us know in the comments if you've ever saved an animal. And if these rescues brought you the same relief as they did us, give this video a like. See you next time.
Definitely, man. And don't feel bad if you never able, if you can call somebody, bro. You know what I mean? But I'll be honest with you. I was the biggest person that used to back in the day when I was younger. Just be like, man, why do people treat animals like they're one of their own? Until I had dogs myself and then realized, man, they're one of the family. They're one of my kids. They're, you know what I mean? They mean just as much to me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, to see people now, and trust me, I was in that ignorant stage before too, but to see now that I know better, I do better. You know what I mean? And it just takes that simple, you know, information, that simple little bit of understanding to realize, man, animals are just like us. They need help. You know, you have to do it cautiously and safely, but yeah, man, if you can help, bro. You get it? So, but y'all get at me in the comment section, man. Let me know what you think. I know how a lot of y'all feel about animals, man. You know what I mean? So this video, I ain't have no tissue for you to wipe your eyes, but you know, I know. So y'all get at me in the comment section. Let me know what you think, and stick around and stay tuned. Till next one, I'm gone. Peace.